Hello. As you can see, it's weird. I'm hearing myself. So I got a mic. These are my old headphones, but that's all I got now. So yeah. So seems to be improving, right? Anyway, I've been working on a beat the other day, and we'll go back to that. But yesterday I was just having fun with a jazz standard that I keep hearing in lo-fi beats. It's called Misty, and yeah, let's have a little fun. Hang on. All right, so that's my Ableton window now. Let's have a listen. This is nice. So that's what I've been doing yesterday. Hang on. So I'm gonna have to load the other project. And that's the one. Save changes. Yeah. There we go. I think. Hang on. Yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. All right. Awesome. Yeah. So I was just looking for my virtual piano. I'm not even sure we're gonna need it. So anyway, let me just switch to this, and it should be all right. Yeah, you can see me. Can you? And oh yeah, sorry. And now you can see me bigger, right? Now even bigger. All right, so that was fun. All right, let's get back to this one. Yeah, no, that not that this one. All right. So what do we have? Let's just have a listen. Just gonna be leaving for a minute. All right. So it's kind of a West Coast flavor. Man, I'm wondering how this sounds. I hope it isn't a disaster. Oh yeah, I was the MIDI is still actually playing on the yeah this one. So I have done some work on this one since like the previous stream creating a lo-fi beat. So that's the one I made. So there's one major difference. There's some arrangement, but so that was the previous Rhodes, Fender Rhodes, right? So let's just. Oh, it's not even turned on. I think. Yeah, it is. So it's basically just a loop. So what I've done was I'll just play the whole thing. Let me show you MIDI. Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like one take. Sometimes you want a loop, and sometimes the loop just doesn't cut it, right? So, and then there's many little things. I really would like to finish this beat though. Hang on. the sound is better as I'm hearing it. Alright, let's get back to. So that's the previous sound. Why is it playing? Oh yeah, it was playing the Rhodes actually. So it's playing this instrument, but this is the MIDI file. I'm probably just gonna do that. So I can get rid of this. Alright. So let's come back. 4 minutes. Hey. Alright. So, what are we gonna do? I'm not sure. Kind of muted guitar seemed a little bit too loud. Maybe to the right. Quieter. And I've been locked out of my Instagram and Facebook accounts. It's so annoying, and I don't know if I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know. Like, I am on my feed, Facebook feed, but it doesn't refresh. It tells me, oh, something went wrong. And same goes on me Instagram. Like, so Facebook and Instagram, you can't get me there right now. So I don't know what to do with this track. I don't know where to take it. Yeah, so these, I use these up there because like, it was one take, but I rehearsed it, so I decided, like, when you see stack here, it's like short. See, down, down. Yeah, if I solo something, it cuts my mic, so it's this. Dub, 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 dum, dum, dum. And when you see G pad, so it's kind of a I played a G note in kind of a pad manner, so that's how it sounds. See, down, down, down. Then I accentuate like the G note. All right, let's get back to it. Yeah, that melody is pretty badass. Yeah. Oh, the cat wants to go out. Hang on. I'm gonna make some coffee too. I think the thing is looping anyway. I'm gonna have it loop, so why don't I make coffee? You're not by yourselves. Alright. I'll be right back. Voice from the radio. Tune in tonight. Yeah. They tell me I have a nice voice. I wish I could sing though. I try, but I don't like the result. I was watching that Steve Vai interview yesterday because he got this crazy guitar made by Ibanez and like 3-neck guitar, and I don't know who was the interview. It was just a random interview on YouTube. You know, I don't know the channel or whatever. Sorry. But then he said, like the guy asked him, he said he's not good with coordination with your hands and doing other stuff. Like, and the guy said, you should sing and play the guitar. I cannot sing and play the guitar. If I could sing and play the guitar at the same time, I would have a career, you know. So yeah. So what are we going to do with this track? I have no idea. I just hope like you can hear, or I should just monitor on my cell phone, which isn't working right either, by the way. So hang on. Alright, arranging a new track. Let's just check this out. Seems to be working just fine. You have a beautiful sound, you can see my beautiful face, and you have beautiful music. Alright, so I'm still stuck. I'm still beautifully stuck. Stuck. Yeah. And alright. this looks better, much better. Almost professional. I'm not quite there yet, though. But this is what you get, and I'm making a good effort. All right. So yeah, because hey, why not? If you're gonna do something, you might as well try to do it, to do your best, right? I kind of wanted to get into the theory, and maybe that will unstick me. I wouldn't be stuck. All right. What I'm gonna do is just reduce this. I'm going to. All right. What's happening here? I just want to have the bass. Yeah, it's okay with the guitar. It's fine. All right, because that's interesting. I think it is. All right, so you may want to be able to see the piano, which doesn't work. Oh man, of course it doesn't. Anyway, I'm just gonna grab. All right. I know you cannot see it right now because of this. Hang on. Now you should be able to see it. Yeah, you can see my OBS. But you cannot see. Let me just move my face up there. Alright. Maybe there. Here? Man, I don't know. Like, come on. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Alright. So now if I just Alright. Alright, let's go back to Ableton. See, so it's a different chord, but it's the exact same thing. So what I'm playing here is just that's basically an F minor, right? This is C minor and a D minor. So on the bass we would have F, C, D, right? But listen to our bass. So we have this instead. We have F, G, and C. It's funny because let's assume for a minute we're in the key of F. So that would be on the bass. It would be a 2-5-1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So 2, 2, 5, 1. Basically 2, 5, 1. All right. So the bass plays 1, 2, 5. But on the key, we don't play that. We play F, C, and D. And we are not in F. We're not in F in the F key. So what the hell? This is actually what's happening. have a mix of major and minor because the bass, how the bass plays, it's F minor, G minor, and C major. Right? So the F plays. You have a weird thing going on because. All right, so on the key you have. So I'm breaking it down. Actually, I had no idea what I was doing while I was doing it. All right, I'm just trying to figure out what's happening and why it works. So I think that's the interesting bit. And I don't know. I'm not an expert in music theory. I love talking about it, but I don't listen to what I say too much. I'm just trying to figure it out. Maybe you are too, and we're trying together. And so it's already established that this isn't supposed to be in that scale. All right, it's in a close enough scale that it works, but it should be something like this. I think it's a diminished. Anyway, it's flat 5, but then it sounds like shit, right? Right, with the brace notes on the 9th, right? But then the bass plays. All right, I'm gonna be able. This is what the bass plays, and then. This is what the bass plays and the keys at the same time. It sounds like shit, but it works. Check this out. Now you can check on the keyboard. It's the same. Just playing around. All right, so what's happening in the second part? So the first part is that weird symmetry or asymmetry between what's played in the chords and the bass. It works, This, so I'm playing the exact same thing. I'm just switching the bass over. So that's actually a sus4 that I'm playing. Then the C is C minor. And finally we have, like, the third time the loop comes around, we actually get the real C and the real D as they were originally played. Because all the times, like both time before, we actually get like a fake C that's based with F, and we get C major instead of the E minor, right? So the third time we actually get something different. So this works. It's basically the same chord because I'm just taking this one and putting it down there, right? And then C, D. And I figure I'll just go up a whole step, which naturally leads. Look, so that's minor because it's like it's nice when you have when you go up all whole steps in minor keys. See? Anyway, so that's where I am. Whole step, which brings me a half step below my original D. So I figured why not make just a 2-5-1. So D would be the two, so, and one would be E flat. So from the top, it's like, and now we're gonna do 2-5-1. Then we're gonna go up a minor third and do another 2-5-1, and we should be back on our original chord. So it's 2-5-1. Then almost the same chord. I just changed one. This one I bring up here, and I have my with the bass. I have my G, so that's the 2. The 5 would be the C. Alright, and then the 1. Oh, G, alright, and we're back at the beginning of the loop. So let's put it all together. All right. So that's something like I kind of got stuck with that, and I'm happy. I'm very happy. Um, and like I was watching this like video from conductor, classical music conductor Leonard Bernstein. I don't know how to pronounce it. I butchered his name most likely. Um, that he did in the 70s, I think it was 76 something, in Harvard School, University or whatever. And like he was breaking down how music works, and one thing that kind of stuck with me was let me show. So one thing that kind of stuck with me was when he mentioned the harmonic series. So hang on, I'm kind of out of focus right here. Yeah, that's better. All right, so it was the harmonic series, right? I'm still out of focus though. And maybe I should pick another lens. Anyway, so so he breaks down the harmonic series and how there are kind of naturally occurring harmonics in nature, in whatever vibrates. So it vibrates as a whole, and then a half of that, and then half of that, and the different frequencies, like uh, like you have the whole when, for example, when a string vibrates as a whole. I'm just gonna grab something that kind of looks like a string that I can take without unplugging anything. Hang on. For dear life, hang on. I should have. Don't I have a small? Yeah, maybe. Let's just take a freaking string. Oh, this. All right. Sorry for the delay. So let's take a string, right? That's not my. So that thing kind of vibrates, and it vibrates. Hang on, I'm just gonna look for where my cat is. I'll be right back. Okay. So, yeah. So let's get back to it. All right. So you have this string. All right. And it vibrates. And say it vibrates at 440 hertz, right? You know, A vibrates really fast. So that will give you, I don't know, I think that's this note, like this one vibrating at 440 will give you somewhat of this note, right? But it also vibrates in two equal parts, right? Right, it's split right in the middle, and imagine half of that will vibrate at 880 hertz, and you just add the fundamental frequency over and over again, so that will give you this. So the same note but an octave above, right? And maybe we're gonna get back to this view. All right, so you get this, you get A, and you get this, and then these halves also vibrate. Now the cat wants to come in. Hang on. All right. So hopefully I'm back on TV. Yeah. All right. So basically, what you get vibrates like it's cut in half and vibrates at this frequency, and then those halves are both cut in halves, and you add the same, like they vibrate at the seven, to get the frequency you just add for 440 hertz. That gives you yeah, the fifth. And somewhere along the line, very soon, you get the major third. All right, and then you're gonna get the seventh, and then you're gonna get basically all the notes. Everything is gonna be in that one fundamental note. So our brain processes it as an A, right? But actually, what we're hearing is all of that. All the notes and sounds is in that one note, and all the notes and they are in any and all notes. As soon as anything vibrates, that's how it vibrates. All right, let's grab a sip of coffee. And I don't know if I should get into that because it's kind of a rabbit hole. So basically, I just got stuck with the. First off, like one thing, like people always say, like a major chord sounds happy and a minor chord sounds sad. And first, you got to recognize, like, what is a major chord? It's the notes. You have the fifth, and you have the major third, and these are like this is a fundamental. This is the first harmonic. It's not that it's much higher, but the same note. Like this is the first harmonic that's not the note. So you have the note, the fundamental, and the fifth, right? So you have the fifth, and the next harmonic that's not the note or the fundamental that comes up. The next new note, if you will, is a major third. So it's extremely resolved. But when you introduce a minor third, it's this note right here, this note, this is much, much, much further along the harmonic series. So it's there's much more tension. So because of the tension, we feel the tension. We feel that it's not resolved. It's kind of resolved still, but you have that little amount of tension that's brought out by the third being flattened. So that's you know, this is a harmonic that's much further. That's much more intention with the fundamental than this one. This one is almost resolved. That's the first note that you can play. That's not this one or that one is the major third, right? So yeah, I got kind of got stuck with that, and you can use that kind of knowledge to infer like, no wonder if you play this wants to go there for a reason. That's a very good reason, and it's not culture. It's not we who decided. Oh, this sounds nice. It's like fire. We didn't build. We didn't make. We didn't invent fire. Like we just kind of understood how it works, and we kind of used it. You know, but we didn't invent fire. And for the same reason, like we didn't invent the fact that this makes sense, right? This is 251, and 251 makes very deep sense. Because what is 251? So we need to go backwards. That's the one. All right. So this is home. This is where everything is resolved. All right. This is order. And the tension chord for this one is the fifth chord of that scale. It's the fifth. So right. So we create a tension and we resolve it. But hang on. This also has a tension chord, right? Let's assume we're in scale of G major. Just for a minute, right? Now the cat wants to come out. Hang on. All right. Almost fell over. So am I still with you? Hopefully. Yeah. It appears that I am. So this is our home. This is the tension that resolves in our home. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And let's assume for a minute that it's a major chord. It's pretty much resolved. If we play the seventh, you get a lot of tension, but you don't have to play the seventh. If you don't play that seventh, you don't have any tension. It's pretty much, you know. But let's assume for a minute that's our tension chord that leads to a home. That this is also a home, so it may have a tension chord, right? Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's all right. This one wants to resolve here, right? So this is tension. This is resolution, but it's also tension for that one. So we have the 251. We can go further, right? This also has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Yeah. And this one also. All right. Let's. No, no, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's natural, but if you want to have this kind of sound, you need to add a seventh, right? So we had an E. we have a melody. We have da 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 da, right? We can play with it, but it's still like 2 5 1s, 2 5 1s, and the reason that they work is because you have in a harmonic series you have the first note that's not the fundamental is a fifth, so you can take any chord. And then you get the fifth. See? And this is music. Then you can have fun and say, "Oh, I'm playing a 2 5 1 in C major, right? 2 5 and 1." But this chord is pretty much the same as this chord, so you can play 2 5, and that wouldn't be. It's still correct. It's still resolved. And this chord, which is a 2, you have take this one, this position. It's basically just the same chord as F, right? And this, like this one, we can play the same bass, F bass, G bass, but why don't we play F major chord? You can do whatever you want. Oh, and funny thing, like the fifth chord, the tension chord, we call that a dominant chord. You can replace it by its tritone. All right, so that's like regardless of where you are, what you're doing. This one, just go 3 whole steps above or below. It's 1 2 3, or 1 2 3. Right. So we have. So instead of playing this, let's play a B flat. Oh, go figure. It works. You just replace this one with its tritone. It's much more tense though, but it works. You can make a 2 5 1. See, that's basically the same as just playing the same chords, different bass. We just replace, or maybe we should do. Works. All right. So ever since I kind of got stuck in that, it's fine. Like all I can hear in all the music I do or listen to is freaking 2 5 1s. Funny, yeah? And it's great because it made everything much easier. So back to our track. So you have different types of 2 5 1s happening at the same time, but it's just basically just 2 5 1s. That's clearly 2 5 1s. All right. So that doesn't help us with figuring out what you're gonna do next. So let me bring back the. All right. Just love the grace note, because it's not supposed to be like playing that key. The natural grace note comes out from the blues note, which is, by the way, the fundamentals tritone. Hang on, let me just bring the window. So the blue note, this one. So say we're in C, some sort of C minor, right? And you play blues in C. This is the note you're gonna want to hit. This is the blue note, and you can have fun with the blue note. Like I really love, like, I haven't been doing this for a long time, but I do. I've been doing great. I love grace notes, kind of stuff like that kind of stuff. But usually I was doing them like going up, usually a step. See, yeah. So, but you can go down, and it works so well, like in this kind of sound, to go down from the tritone. This one. So, but in this melody, I have it from the flat 9, which is, as I was mentioning before, actually the dominance tritone. Right? So, kind of makes sense, kind of works. So, there are reasons for that. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Like, we didn't just freaking invent music. Music was there already. Already. We for some reason, bizarre reason, we kind of understand, or we kind of figured out, oh, this is music. But we didn't invent music. Like, it's and like when we're gone, like when there's no human being left on the planet, like music will still be there, like in its core. Like it's music is freaking everything. Like, you have no idea. Anyway, back on the track. Sounds pretty dope, to be honest. Like before I was just thinking maybe I can just release it like that, but then I'm like, I need to at least try. And I'm sure there are some spots I can improve on, for sure. I'm still here, just don't see me. wish I could sing. I would sing the shit out of this track. Seriously. I have such a shitty voice. Like, and not to mention, I can barely speak English. Alright. Wasn't bad. I think I'll record. There's some. Alright. Insert audio track, please. Alright. West Coast lead. That's what it is. Come on. That's kind of Dr. Dre. That's what I was going for. 100%. So, sue me. Alright. 19 to the right. It's just. I still kind of want to come from down. No, I'm not too far. That's the right. All right, that's the correct one. All right, let's record, shall we? I'll probably have this bullshit going on. All right, let's go. Yeah, it's okay. Next. I'm gonna have to change the color of this like ugly red. Yay! So it's been an hour. Just an hour? Felt like longer. Yay. It's nice. Alright, so now I have my audio. Great. Alright, so I can just ditch this and reduce it. Alright, and change the freaking color. Like Ableton, like what the hell are you doing with the colors? Like just make it freaking like nobody wants that shitty red. Come on, I love you guys. Just like bring me some nice colors. Like with 2022 right now. You know? Sorry, I'm just shuffling some paper. It's gonna be alright. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's gonna be alright. Yeah. Alright. So, now that I've recorded, I haven't done actually haven't done shit. Just recorded it. Pardon my French. It's the paper shuffling. Ignition. Yeah, baby. I'm desperately trying to figure out what the hell is wrong with this track, if anything. Alright, let's just. I can probably freeze this one. I'm not using any. Alright, so lesson learned. For the sake of the live stream, I shouldn't be freezing. Fuck. I should be recording so I can speak at the same time and entertain you while the freezing process occurs, right? Anyway, so it's -9 here, and it's 11 to the right. So that's a lot of things to the right. What do I have going left, actually? Like I could get this melody going a little bit left. Yeah, for sure. So you have the question and answer. Hey, I'm back. I'm back, baby. So we have question, answers, whatever. In between the guitar and the melody. I kind of like the way like this melody here is kind of understated. Like it feels like it's part of the original, like the chords, but it's not. And it's not even the same sound. I think this is a Wurlitzer. So let's just record Wurli melody. Hey. So it's from Neo Soul 8. I don't want it to be a post mixer. Alright, to the left. I can probably record this one also. What I'm gonna do though, just transfer this one to there. So it's not gonna sound as nice for the time. It's -2.8. So I can record this. I can record that. I can close this. I can close that. I don't have sounds. And when I say 808, bear with me for a minute. Like people say 808 as in a bass sound, kind of like a kick or something with somewhat of a bass in it. All right. So I'm just gonna. This is not what it is. It's fine. Like I understand. Like people say things, and it's great. I don't mind. Just for the sake of knowing where it comes from. When people say 808 in reference to that kind of kick bass mashup, actually it comes from an 80s drum machine. It was used everywhere in hip hop music, soul music, like disco music, house music, techno, you name it, jazz most likely. And it's like in the 80s, Roland came up with these drum machines that were supposed to emulate a real drummer. And they really sucked at this. So they sold some, then they got discontinued. And they were used like not as real drummers. Like they were used. One of the most prominent use of this is, I think it's George Michael, Sexual Healing. So yeah, that's the drum machine. And with this drum machine, what you have is basically you have a kick drum sound that you can tune. You cannot play it, like with a keyboard. You just set a note and you have it ring, boom, So flash forward a few years. Hang on, maybe I can. Oh no, actually I can't. Whatever. But so you had this kick sound with a kind of a note embedded in it, and so people they sampled it. They like put compression, EQ, whatever. They shaped the sound, and once you sample it, you can play it in tune with a master keyboard and stuff. So that's what people did, and they used this as doubling both a kick drum and a bass. And the original sound for these kick and bass mashup was the sound from the Roland TR-808 drum machine. That's funny. And that people sampled and modified and enhanced and EQ'd, compressed, distorted, whatever, and then replayed chromatically on a keyboard. And you can play it as a bass. And actually, you can have a drum machine that you can play MIDI. You can have kick modules. They can play MIDI. You can have plugins. And the one I'm using, it's not. You cannot see it. By the way, you cannot even see me. So. Here's my face, and here's my face, large, because I'm not making, I'm just talking about TR-808. So, yeah, so people just took that sound from the TR-808 and made it into what today we call 808. And that's the reason why we call that an 808, funnily enough. Well, it's not really funny, it just makes sense. So, when you say 808, it's fine. Like you can say, "Oh, I got a cool 808," and whatever. Just that's where it comes from. Fun fact. All right, let's get back to. So where should I put my face? Maybe here. All right. It is good. So I've recorded these two parts. I can alleviate the pressure on my CPU, my poor little CPU. Sorry, and we should have. Alright, we have a sidechain going on. I'd like to be a radio DJ. Radio. I should put a delay in there. Hang on. delay. I'm using Ableton delay. Yeah. I need a shorter. Yeah. So rates. No, that's not the correct rate. I don't want to sing. All right. Oh. Okay. And a little feedback. Welcome to Meta Melody Radio. I wish it was I wish I were radio DJ. Playing. That's just having fun. I don't know if anybody's even watching this. Oh man. Hi mom. No more playing around. Actually, a little bit more playing around. Hang on. I want more feedback. Funny. Anyway. We haven't done much work today, haven't we? Was fun though. Do I have something up in my nose? Hang on. Man, I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. Do I have something up my nose? I don't know. Alright. Good music though. Okay, so will I get any work done on this today? I don't know if you can tell, but I'm kind of having fun doing this. I really hope somebody's gonna watch at some point, man. I'm out of Facebook, Instagram. I ain't done no wrong. No, mister. Just posting some music, promoting my shit. By the way, 420 has been out for almost a week. And 3 days from now, there's gonna be a new single. It's called what is it called? I forgot. I'm gonna try to figure out what the hell what the track is. Hang on. Okay. So this is gonna be from my next album again. I just need to figure out where it is. Alright. So what's gonna happen right now? We're just gonna ditch this one, and I'm gonna load up the other one. So I just unplugged my headphones. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna. So during the upload process, I won't be able to speak. So yeah, you won't be able to hear me. So what I'm gonna do is just I'm just gonna load the thing. It's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and everything's gonna be all right. I promise. Everything, everything, everything is gonna be all right. Everything. Oh, everything, baby. So 386. Man, it's been a while. All right, all right. Where is it? Where is that motherfucker? Oh, maybe I worked on it. 386. Where the fuck is it? Pardon my French. Just looking for 386. Doom, doom, doom. 88. Oh, 86. So it should be it. So I'm just gonna go away for a minute while the thing loads, and I'll be right back. And we're back, hopefully. Alright, it's a little bit loud. There we go. Alright, should be a little bit better. Some latency, that's fine. Alright. We have a decent amount of latency here. All right. I don't know why. So we can have a listen. Just love this piano. Imagiro. So that's the main melody. intonation. Still quite kind of energetic. Alright. I cannot sing, man. Yeah. I'm just gonna mute this one and take this to the master. All right. Yeah, so we can play with the parts and stuff. All right. So what's going on? We have the bass. Yeah. So the bass is interesting because it's boom boom ba-da. It's just two phrases, right? Always the same thing. All right. So at the same time, like we have the chords, like these are guitar chords, right? And then the piano. Piano is beautiful. I think I got some automation here. Oh, I'm just panning. Really love this piano. So all right. So from here with the bass. So the funny thing, it doesn't ever really resolve, and the melody kind of illustrates that. Hang on, cats. So yeah, the arrangement itself is pretty standard. This is the guitar solo, not solo, but like the main voice ish. Yeah, regular stuff. That's the arpeggio at the beginning. This one. kind of remains the same-ish, but I think this one is with a different sound. I'm not even sure. Let's check it out. Yeah, that's an octave above. I think I recorded kind of slower, then pitched it up. I don't remember. Can probably check. Yeah, that's 68 BPM. I don't know. Whatever. I just bring it in after the kind of break. That point where with the anticipation. So, yeah, now it's coming down. Alright. So we have this, like, I just remove the bass. That's it. I think there's a melody that wasn't there before. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Oh, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one. This one. It's funny because it kind of acts as a counter to the voice. So you just saw my face for a minute. Now you should be able to see. Alright, so we have the this one. This one. This one. And this also acts like it's kind of multi-purpose in that sense. Like now it's chords. Before it was kind of muted, short notes, and then after it acts as a kind of counter to the solo. Sometimes you can hear it come through. Sometimes it's just like an additional layer, just some depth. See? Now back it's kind of a double voice to the guitar. Get that kind of a swell somewhat in your face. I love this part because the guitar doesn't come back to da ba, it stays up da down, but the Wurlitzer right here, it comes back down. Then goes on. See? Just gonna find the damn guitar. Alright. That's so badass. yeah, that comes out, I think Friday, 3 days. 7th, March 7th or 8th, whatever. So this whole happens like basically when this key, like the Verita starts, it announces, alright, now we're ramping up the intensity. You know, that anticipation then comes down with the chimes. The chimes here. Yeah. Now you have all the things. So it's fun. So you have the bridge here starting with kind of a tense-ish, you know, dum 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 dum. You know. And then when we still have the drums, then we lose the drums and get the chords. See, like right there. These are chords. Chimes. It's everything up in the air. What's happening? And then you have the cut. And you get everything like, alright, now let's go. We have the melody and then we have the vertice that kind of does a counter melody. You know? It's kind of the end of the track, the end of the gig, and all the musicians are kind of, you know, a little bit tired, a little bit too much buzz and alcohol and whatever, you know. And they just, everybody's, you know, partying and having a great time. It's the end of the set, you know. And they're playing like the third encore and they just keep going, but they don't want to think, oh, now that's the first part. I'm just going to play some music, you know. And that's the idea. That's the, you know, fuck it, let's just be in the moment and play some freaking music together, you know, that's the idea, that's the and now it just, alright, it's time to go home. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching, you know. Have a great night, have a great day, have whatever, you know. I mean, you know, what the hell. So, yeah, it's a great track, it's a great freaking track. Let's just listen to the whole thing again, okay? All right, let's go. And you would expect this to remain for the whole track. You know, that's... And then just... Nah. It's gonna come back. Don't worry. You know it's coming back. It's coming back with his body right there. Alright. That's a nice transition. Where did the bass go? Oh, what's this new? I'm just fucking with you. And then, yeah, let's just chill. Sit down. Close your eyes. You know what's coming. Yeah, baby. What? I really like the music that I do, and I hope you do, because you know, I'm really enjoying this. You know, I like good music, and I'm trying to make good music, right? And I don't know if I can, like, in your ears or whatever. You know, it's just like, I think you enjoy this just as much as I do, man. Like, it's because it's freaking amazing. Like, I'm having a good time, you know. Life is hard and difficult and whatnot, you know. Pay the bills, and there's the pandemic and the war and what have you. I'm still gonna make music. Fuck it. What else I can do? You know, what else can I do? Like, yeah, I'm gonna make music, chill, and hopefully it makes some sort of a difference, right? It's pretty cool though. All right, I think this is it for today. Let me show you my beautiful face again. All right. So, yeah. What the hell? I almost closed Ableton. Come on. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I think it's almost 2 hours now. Thanks for watching. If you watch, I hope you appreciate it. And if you could, like, I don't know for how long I'll be out of social media. I don't know what happened. I have no idea. I I don't know. I logged on Facebook and Instagram and like, what the hell. But so this is all I got now. This Spotify and send me an email, I guess. um. So anyway, it's gonna be all right. So if you could just subscribe, comment, say hi, what's up, and check out the single that comes out. I don't know, Friday. Let me just look at the date. So it's gonna be Friday the 8th. All right, 3 days from now. So check that out. Subscribe on my Spotify. Please follow me. There's gonna be great music coming up in the next, few months. I have tons of music. So the new stuff, I don't know when that's gonna come out, but I got plenty, like plenty, really, really, really a lot. All right. So and subscribe, like, share with your friends, and don't do drugs, I guess. And all right, I guess. Peace out.